Hello everyone. I am working on my Christmas journal. I have one more step that I need to do before it is ready. I need to make a closure for my journal. Here's my cover. I have this card cover here and it's removable. See? This way I can change it out all the time. I want to use this ribbon, so I cut it to 33 inches. So what I want to do is fold the ending just a little bit like this to get rid of all that raw edging. And then I want to reinforce the ending to maybe about there. What is about 3 inches, I think. And here are my buttons. I'm going with coordinating buttons, so kind of gauge how much you need. Maybe not that much. I want a little bit of spacing in between. I don't want it like right next to each other. Shorten that one a little bit more. So there's that one and that. There we go. That's good. Now I'm going to test this right quick. So I wrap it here because I want my ribbon to fall on the edge like this of my journal, and I want it to pull tight. That's why I'm doing the 2-button method. So I'm going to go back to here and fold it there. So I'm using my first fold as a guide. I may need to make this a little longer because I do have to cut the hole for the buttons, right? So if they fall like this, yeah, I should give myself a little bit extra room. So I will fold about right there. Now this is the side I'm going to sew the buttons on. So I'm going to put these here. I'm going to grab a white gel pen. I just need a little dot to show me where I'm putting my buttons. So about right here is good. There. And here. My gel pen decided not to work. Oh goodness. Okay, let me grab the proper tool for this. Okay, here we go. Grab my chalk pencil. This is a fabric marker. I got a dot there and a dot there. So that's where my button's going to go. And then on this side here, the other end, the buttonhole is going to go over here. So let's see, one there and one here. Here's the fold ends right there. So about right here. So when you cut the hole, make sure your button's able to go through. You don't want to make it too large, then button is going to keep sliding out. We don't want that one. So you can always clip just a bit more if you have to. You can't go back. Well, you can. You just have to grab another ribbon and start all over. Your cut should be the width of your button. It just makes, sliding the button in and out so much easier that way. There we go. See, not that hard, right? And then I did thread my needle. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to take one of the buttons and center it on that dot. I have finished making the buttonholes, and my buttons are sewed on. They slide in really well. So now I can put this on here. Kind of squish everything together, right? Get this, oh, let me move it a little bit. There we go. And other one. There we go. Right? That looks good, right? And I can slide my card back in here. Oh, look at that. I have myself a closure. It is cute. You know, we can always decorate on here too, right? Like, you can put whatever you want on there. But I like the simple look. You never know. Later on, I may want to go ahead and add something, but I was looking at it thinking if I do add something, then I would have to keep that same position with the buttons every time. This way I can slide this. You know, if I want the buttons up here, I can have it up there. If not, let's just slide it down. And then the buttons can be down here. See? Nice, right? I like it. And then when I'm ready to open it, I just slide the buttons out. There we go. Look. See? I like it. I'm happy with it. Stick that back on there. Now that I have my closure ready, let me show you my new Christmas journal. This is my cover. I just put a cute little picture here. I like it, and the washi is my decorative accent. I like it. So, and that's what it looks like. My spine, I made a little change to it. If you saw me put the original journal together, I increased my spine. So I went from 1 inch to 2 inches. And the reason why is, look, It is full. So yeah, I needed a larger spine to accommodate with all this goodness I have in here. So here we go. This is the inside cover right there. I kept it simple, and I just put some pictures there, and then this is the first page. I have a cute little saying here. It says, wishing you a joyful holiday. And I created some pockets right here. See? I like that. And here's the next layout. This side I kind of saved it for writing. Look. Isn't that cute? This side is a pocket. Well, a belly band pocket. And this is what it looks like. And I just have a writing page there. This is Christmas stationery. So I can tuck this back in here. So when the paper's out, I still have that little decoration going right there. So I'll slide the paper back in here. Isn't that cute? And then the next page. And this is what this one looks like. On this side, I created a little tuck spot and put a fuzzy card in here. Oh, I love this paper. It's so pretty. So for my tuck spot, I use ornaments. Look. Slide this back in here. And this side is for writing. The next page, it looks like this. This one, there's more writing spaces like on the card, see? Right in the back. And then here's my hidden paper clips that I made with you guys. And this is the little tuck spot in here. If I want, I can always write here. And using the paper clip to hold these two pieces together just to make it look pretty, right? And on this side I have a pocket with more tags, just like that. And the next page, I love the color on here too. I have writing spot here, and on this side I have a writing on the back. These are just gift tags, but I like them. This one says Merry Christmas, and then this one has snowflakes. See there? Cute, right? And then just a journal card that goes in there. And then the gold is just like an accent color for this one. I added bling blings where the berries fall, so it gives it a little bit of a shine. Well, not a shine, but you know, like a bling bling. And the next page, I have writing on the side, and I have a pocket with some cards. I like it. And I saved this strip right here off of a Christmas card. It says, Christmas is a special day for thinking of those who mean so much. Isn't that cute? And let me move that aside. The next page. On this side, I created a belly band with a card. And this piece right here, it came out of the book. The Tiny Cone of the Giant Redwood. It's just a decorative card, that's all it is. And slide this back in here. And then the hat, I can slide this up and down. See, I can position the hat anywhere on the page I like. So I can go up here, I can go down here, just like that. On this side, I have a tuck behind the Santa. And these are just journal cards. I left them as is because it has that music sheet on the back. Just go in there. Cute, right? I'm happy with those. And the next page is this. I put a bling bling ribbon on there. Look. It's a sequin ribbon. Cute, right? I have a notepad on this side. I have a pocket here. I wasn't sure if I want to tuck anything in here yet, but if I do, I can tuck that right in there. And then on this side is the pocket. And of course the ribbon. So I can go this way. Or just turn it to the white side. And then this one, it's the same. It's got the poinsettia on there. The next page looks like this. On this side, I have little strips right here to hold these cards. I created note cards. It flips open this way. A little bling bling on there, right there. And this one too. So this is what my page looks like without the little cards. And then when I'm ready, I can slide these back in here. Like that. On this side, I have a Christmas card with a paper clip. And I'll open that up. I left this card as is. I just, put it in here to make it look pretty. I like it. And to keep the card closed, using the paper clip. And I do have a tuck spot in here on the back side. If I want to, if I want to put something back there, I can just slide it in there. And then also this helps. There we go. Like this. And that keeps the card closed. And the next page. This side I have a really wide band right here. And I created some cards just to write on. And this one. And they both go in here. Like this. Cute, right? I like it. And then I put a shopping list on the side and just a couple of stickers there. You like gift tag stickers. And then if I run out of the shopping list, I can always replace that. Not a problem. The next page. This side, I can write on here or I can just leave it as a decorative piece. And I put some cute ribbon on there with the reindeers. And then same thing with this side. This is actually a band, see? And I have another stationery, pretty Christmas one. And I just folded this so I have the cute picture of Santa. If I want, I can turn it this way. This says Merry Christmas. I can slide this in here like this. And it'll say Merry Christmas. Or turn it this way. And I have Santa. Right there. And next page. This side is just mainly a decorative page. And the paper that I use makes it feel like it's fuzzy, but it's not really. I like running my finger up and down on that one. That's cute. And then this is a writing spot on the side with Santa. And then this page. I kind of overdid it on this one, but I like it. You know, it turned out pretty good. I have a little tuck spot in here. A little pocket with some candy canes and a card. Music notes. So I'm going to slide the candy canes back in here. And then I created a little, I don't know, a pocket maybe? Or, I don't know what you call this thing. Something cute. And I used a ribbon to, as a closure. But inside, look. It's a gnome. And then when you open it up like this, it all coordinates, right? From here all the way to here. Isn't that cute? I like it. And, well, you know, if I don't want to close it, I can leave it like that. And this side is a band right there. Slide that out. And I have two cards. And because the band is on the bottom, right? So I positioned the cards this way. And one from up so you can still read this down here. And I have a paper clip. Oh, I love this gingerbread one. And I just used that to hold all the cards in place right here. See? Isn't that cute? I love the gingerbread paper clip. It is cute. And the next page. This side is a pocket. And I made a card. I made it look pretty on the outside, so that goes back in there. On this side is a band with another stationery. It says Merry and Bright. And slide that back in there. And I have a shopping list. Well, it's a Santa nice list. That is pretty, right? I like it. And slide this in here. Next page is this. On this side, I do have a pocket. Here we go. See? I have a pocket right there. And this side is for writing. And I have a paper clip right here. And I can slide this back right here. I like it. I like this page too. It is really cute. I love the ornament. I want to make some ornaments like this. See, it's red and it's got like swirly designs on there. I'm going to do my best to make it look like this. I don't know. We'll see. That's a project for, you know, next Christmas season. So then here's the next page. So this side, I created little tuck spots, but I also have a band on the back side if I need to. And then these are just like writing cards. And then here's that paper clip. Look. I kept both cards the same, you know, with the same design. I thought it looked good. And then this side is a band right there with an envelope. I like this envelope. It is so pretty. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? And I found this card during one of my trips to the thrift store. Isn't that a pretty card? The magic of Christmas never ends, and its greatest gifts are family and friends. And that's what it looks like on the inside. Believe in the magic of Christmas. So cute. I was so undecided if I wanted to, display it like this or, this way. This way. See, I can just pick any side I want. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that envelope. I'm going to find some more envelopes like this. So I'm on the hunt. In this section in the journal, I put some of the original pages back. See, because of a tree by Louis J. Milne and Marjorie Milne, I guess, and drawings by Kenneth Gosner. And then the book was written in 1963. And here's a section for Christmas trees. I kept that part in here. Oh, and then I forgot to tell you, I bind my pages together with a colored string. This one. Got that green, the red, and white Christmas colors. Right here. And oh look, caribous. Look at the antlers on there. Isn't that beautiful? So this is the original page section. Well, I mean, all this is original pages. And I did decorate the other pages. And the next page. This I can do a little writing here, or I can just keep it as a decorative piece and, put a note there, whatever. On this side, I put a Christmas card. I like that Christmas tree card. Nice. And here, and in this section right here is also introductory, I guess you say, for the original book because of a tree. I like it, so I put it back in there. And then this is just a decorative page. I can add in, another page on here for like a journaling spot or whatever. But, I left it like this so I have options later on. And this section right here, I dedicated it to writing. And then just a decorative page here. And then these are just writing pages, and I did a little sewing with my threading. When I make journals, I like to put additional writing pages on there, in addition to all the writing spots on there, because I like writing, so, when I design my journal, that's just how I do it. And then this is just a decorative page. And then this section are decorative. I can write on here if I want. Don't be afraid to write on something like this. I think it looks awesome when you're done. And then this is the next page. This side, I have the space right here for writing. And here I created a pocket, and we'll just put cards in here, whatever I decide to put in here. But that is a pretty paper right there, right? And I attach a little shopping bag. I like it. It's cute. I like that red and black theme also. And I wanted to add it in here, so this is where it went. I have a pocket right here. And these are gift tags that I turn into cards. And they go right back in there. And I put more of the gift tags right there. And then on this side, I have a pocket right here with more gift tags. And I also put all the plaid stickers on the side. Isn't that cute? I like it. And then here is a journal card. More of that fuzzy paper. And another card. And I put a gift tag on this one. So this page is kind of like dedicated to gift tags. And I do have another paper clip. And I put it right here because I thought it would look really cute in here. And the next page. These over here, I put a washi on there to help close it up because, you know, it kept popping up. But these are just note sections. When you're done, you just close that. And that. I thought about putting like a magnet in here. But then I'm like, no, I won't. And I said, oh, you know what? Washi would look really awesome. Use your decorative washi to as closures, right? Isn't that cute? On this side, I used another Christmas card, but I cut it down to make it fit for my idea. And the next page. This side, I have a pocket. I also have another paper clip right here. And I have some cards in here. I thought that would be fun, right? Put a huge, what do you call it, a pull tab? Instead of a tiny one, use a big one. So I have plenty of space in here if I want to put more stuff in there. So that goes there, and then I put my paper clip back here. I chose this paper clip because I thought it looked really good with all the birds, you know. That was my thinking. And then on this side, I found this picture of the reindeer with ornaments, and I fussy cut that out and I put it on there. And then I added the bling bling on the side. You see, I like it. Cute. So this is purely decorative on the side. This page is decorative, but then you can also write on them because I put journal cards in here. See? So I have the pocket on the side. And then on this side, I have a band, but it only runs right in the center of the page. So when you pull it out, it still looks really good. I have a doily that I made. My attempt at making a doily. And I have an envelope in case I want to put my card in here. But this is the note card I made. So I can tuck this in here if I like. Or, you know, whatever else I want to put in here. So, and then this, I want to keep behind the doily. This way you see the doily, right? Look at that. It looks good like that. because there is a lot of pattern going on this page, right? But in overall, I think it looks pretty good. And the next page. This side, I created a pocket. And oh, I love those trees. So this, I use some note pages and turned it into cards. And look, it blends right in, right? I can turn it like this. Looks good. This side is a pocket. I put a reindeer here. This is a napkin that I decoupage on there. And then here's another stationery. So if I open it up, this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? I folded it so I can get this scenery right here. Okay. Tuck that in there like this. And I want it to still see that background like there. Other than that, it would end up like this. So that's why I shortened the paper there. So here we go. See? This page, I put Santa here. So this is just a decorative page on the side. I put bling blings here, and I colored the little ball on the hat. I made it gold instead of white. Yeah, I made it a, what do you call it, the little jingle bells instead of a white ball. On this side is writing, and I have another paper clip. So I know you saw me make these also. So I had just designed one side, but when I put it on here, I went ahead and did both sides, and I trimmed the background down even more. I think that little accent on the edging is good instead of a wider edging. And this paper clip worked really well on this page, so that's why it went here. The next page. So if I slide this over a little bit, see, it still looks really good, right? That paper clip. I used another Christmas card on the side. This one says, "Have a Merry Little Christmas." I love the Christmas card. So cute. This side is pretty much all decorative, but I left a little note section right here in case I want to put something there. Here's the next page. So this one, on the background, I used the original page from the book, and I tore it up and made it look good. I put snowmans in here. I wanted to add some snowmans in here because this year I decorated my house with snowmans, and I wanted to remember it somewhere in my journal. So that's why I went here. And I just put Merry Christmas on there. So this side is a pocket. I can always put something in there, but for the moment, I do have another Christmas card. See? Tuck it in here. It's a snowman one, like this. Cute. I wish I could turn it this way. Who knows? I might still. But, you know, this way you can see the little deer there. And the next page looks like this. This is a stationery that I, shorten, and that's where I did up. So I have writing spot right there. And then this side is my decorative page. Look at this. This is another Christmas card that I shrunk. I like it. So cute. And this is my last page here. And I went with the original illustration of the forest, like all the trees. And right here, this looks like a Christmas tree right there. See there? Isn't that cute? I thought about decorating this, like putting Christmas trees in there, but I do have a lot of trees in here, so I just left it like this. And I went with ornaments up here. I put a season's greeting, Happy New Year, and then hung the ornaments off those. See? Cute, right? I like it. And then down here, I just stuck my washi. I love this washi. So pretty. I had to put it somewhere. So, and then this I left as is. This is how it's going to stay. And I just need to do one more thing. I just need to sign this one. Here we go. I'm going to put made by Aurelia's Crafting Ideas. I like it. It's cute. I love the illustrations that came in this book. I couldn't put everything back in here. It would have been nice, but you know, I had to limit myself. But isn't that cute? I hope you like these pages that I put in here. And then maybe you saw something in here that you may want to add to your journal. I had fun designing my Christmas journal. It took me pretty much the whole month of December to do it. I didn't want to rush. That's why I did it off camera. And then put my card back right here. And I'm using my cute washi again right there. And then it's time to put my new closure back on. Let's see how to have it. This way. There we go. And give it a tug. Press down here. I just squish that down. And get the buttons through the hole there. See, you don't need a sewing machine to create buttonholes. Just cut a slit right there and then do a whip stitch. Just like that. Isn't that adorable? I like it. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next time.